together for Sherie Hayes.
Hello, my name is Sherie Hayes, and a lot of people that I meet tend to think I look familiar or like someone famous. I get this, did we go to high school together? Are you on TV? And I say, si, I am la donna telenovela soap opera superstar actress. That's me. Actually, the only acting I've ever done is if I decide to fake orgasm. Also, I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, so I might have knocked on your door. Sorry. And I witnessed a lot in those years. I mean, all of you that came to the door naked, you all know who you are. Or like the time the little old lady came to the door with a shotgun. Yeah, that was traumatizing. But it was still a sad substitute for all that door knocking I did. Thanks, Mom and Dad. No longer am I a Jehovah's Witness. I mean, they don't have any fun, no birthdays, no Christmas. They don't salute the flag, no oral sex. And as you can tell, I've made up for lost time. I started at a new workout place, and it's one of those places, you know, that it's full of all these blonde 30-somethings, and the guys are so wide and tatted up they have to turn sideways just to get through the door. And there's all these boxes for jumping, and these big tires for kicking and jumping, and these ropes for slamming. Great, I'm working out in a junkyard. And the music is so loud. I had to get earplugs just to hear the teacher. Only then I could hear the lyrics. And it was cock, cock, pussy, pussy, big booty, suck my anaconda. That's a far cry from let's get physical, just get physical. So I'm doing my workout and I'm huffing and puffing and doing my best, just like breathing a lot, just like I'm giving birth all over again. And one of the Barbies approaches and says, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I'm like, "Well, yes, I'm 62 and I just started 2 weeks ago." "Oh my God, you're in such great shape. Oh my God, you're such an inspiration. Oh my God, I hope that I look that good when I'm that old." Shut up, twit. So I recently bought a house in a 55 plus community. Yep, average age 85. I wanted to remain the pretty young thing on the block just a little while longer. Had to prove my age to the HOA. Okay, Sherie, stop complaining about being carded. So my house was built in 1964, and with that, what I got was shag carpeting, popcorn ceilings, bad plumbing, and stench. I bought charm now, come on. And even after the remodel was done, it still smelled like old people. You know, like Lucy and Ricky farted. And with the construction workers, I mean, you can imagine it was a lot of these big men in big boots with big butt cracks in and out of my house. I had a group of plumbers claim that they could fix my plumbing for $17,000. I said, do I look that old, that dumb, or that single? Had to be the single thing, because I'll admit, action was slow at the time. You know it's bad when a bikini wax is sexually stimulating. Although I did have a date He was certainly nice enough, and the venue was great, and things were going well until he asked if I was in menopause. Yeah. He's just checking for dusty crackers. And if I had them, no crumbs for you. So I said, how's your prostate? It was a short night. I broke up with him. Yeah, last time I broke up with someone, I grew out all my pubes. Only they were sparse, and I found a gray. I looked like a woolly mammoth with alopecia. And I did a dating site, and I should have known better. Silver singles. Let's just say that their idea of 62 is not my 62, okay? Longest 48 hours of my life. And face it, dating at any age is risky. I mean, you gotta put yourself out there. You gotta take a risk. So whenever I date the younger guys, I have to compete with video games and pot. And I was never good at Pac-Man. And smoking pot, well, at the end of the night, I end up standing in front of the refrigerator with peanut butter in one hand and jelly in the other, going, salt or sweet, salt or sweet, stoner dilemma. The salt makes me want the sweet, and the sweet makes me want the salt. And then I just end up being a little fat moo-moo salting my Twinkie. And then the middle-aged guys, I don't know what it is about them, but they all want me to tie them up with my support hose and beat them with my orthopedic shoes. Yeah. Now, the older guys at my age is really risky. I had this wonderful date, lovely gentleman, halfway through dinner, asks if he can borrow my purse hook for his colostomy bag. Hey, at least I had a purse hook. You don't have one? What? Come on. I am seeing someone, and we met organically, the old-fashioned way, in a bar. And I gotta say that, it's different in the 60s when you get to know someone. Because there's all kinds of, there's all kinds of things like grown kids and grandkids and deaths and divorces and diseases, baggage. And it ain't Louis Vuitton. It's mostly Samsonite or duffel bags. And you get to this point where you determine, okay, I think we kind of like each other, and sex is imminent. But there's a bit of danger. Between his hernia and my bad hip, it's like, oh God, this is gonna be fun. I'm now afraid to have sex. How about you? Oh, and then sleeping together. I was single a really long time, and sometimes in the middle of the night, I wake up and go, oh my God, there's a body in my bed. And in the beginning, there was a whole lot of poking going on, and it was mostly me poking him because he was snoring. And then before you know it, he's poking me, claiming that I snore. And I say, bullshit. And this is too hot to snore. And we all know that men snore like a freight train with a busted muffler. And where was I going with that? Anyway, back to the house. So, this house, I had so many bushes to trim, and I had all these bougainvilleas on my front patio, and those bougainvilleas are just messy and mean. It's this constant confetti for this party that I never threw. So I got rid of those, and now I have this wonderful patio with my pineapple print umbrella, and I sit out and I watch the world go by. Mostly it's people on walkers, walking their dogs. Yeah. One day a woman comes up walks right up my driveway and goes, I'm Marjorie Lamour. I'm your neighbor from over there around the corner. What's with all the cement blocks on your roof? You got beehives up there or something? No, ma'am, I am way too lazy for that. And clearly this woman is Karen before Karen. Oh, and what's with the pineapple umbrella? You know what that pineapple's all about? That's all about for swingers. What are you, a swinger or something? Because if you've got a pineapple on your doormat, on your doorbell, on your mailbox, it means you're having a swinger party. Anybody can come on in. Is that what you want to say to the neighborhood? Oh, and by the way, don't get any logos on your clothes or get a pineapple tattoo, because that's how those swingers find each other out in public. It's like a secret handshake. You think I'm playing? I ain't playing. Just ask the Google. Whew, Marjorie sucks the life out of the universe just to stay alive. Now I know why Betty and Bob came over with champagne and cocaine. Yep, and so what I did do is I asked the Amazon to bring me a new umbrella. Cream white. No geezer swingers for me. So as soon as I get the new umbrella, here she comes. New umbrella, much better choice. Now you ain't gonna be so popular. I said, Marjorie, fun fact, are you aware that if your husband eats pineapple, that it will sweeten his semen? What you did with that old umbrella? Can I have it? Thanks, everybody. Have fun.
Sherie Hayes, give her a round of applause.